night. Woo! It's like 7:15 and I'm going on my day hike right now. The plan is hopefully get to the Narrows and then go through the Narrows, but the flash flood is still flooding. The water level is a lot lower, but there's still water in the wash, and so that means that there's going to be a ton of water in the Narrows. So I'm not sure what the conditions are going to be like or if I actually want to get in it, but I am prepared. I brought spare dry clothes. Everything is in dry bags. So if I do have to swim or I choose to, then things should stay relatively dry. But check out the sunrise in the canyon. See you later. So it's after 11 a.m. and I made it to the end of the Hall Divide. After all those water crossings, I decided not to do the Narrows because the bottom is just muddy and very slippery, and like you're bound to fall in eventually, and it just didn't sound like fun. Also, I'm by myself and I don't feel comfortable doing something like that by myself. So I'm just gonna do an out and back, and I just finished the Hall Divide Trail, so I'm on my way back. Literally just made a wrong turn and trying to get back on trail. But Hall Divide Trail is pretty cool if you're okay with an exposed trail. I mean, the rest of it's exposed, but I can show you the end of the Narrows. So it's in there, and then you'd go back and whatever happens. So yeah, that's the end right there. It's just after 4 o'clock. I've been back at camp about 2:25 or so. Took me a little over 7 hours to do about 13 miles with about 300-foot elevation gain, and I lost also about 300-foot elevation gain because I did it out and back. But that was definitely a long hike. It was more difficult than I thought it was going to be, especially with the wash crossings, because there was still water in the wash, and it was very slippery and muddy, so I had to be very strategic about how I enter and how I exit, because I slipped multiple times both ways. So like, you could slip trying to get out, you could slip trying to get in, just because of all the mud. But I made it without falling in anywhere. I slipped, but I didn't fall in, and I didn't get wet, except for my feet, obviously. So that's a win for me. And the Hall Divide was pretty cool. It would have been nice to do the Narrows, but that will be saved for a later date. So that ends day 2, really. Since it's 4 o'clock, I'm going to be getting ready for dinner and getting ready for bed so I can start my hike out hopefully around 6:30 tomorrow morning. My guesstimate is it should be about a 2.5-hour hike out. Any time under that would be great, but I'm estimating about 2.5 hours. So should be better since now I kind of know the trail. I know how to wayfind a little bit better, so it should be a little bit faster for me. So I will see you tomorrow.